Immature love says, I love you because I need you. Mature love says, I need you because I love you. Welcome back to Truth Be Told. I'm your host, Laura K. And today's topic is Valentine's Day. Where did it originate? Is Valentine's Day strictly a woman's holiday? And if not, what does a lady give her man to manifest her love? Those are the things we'll be discussing. To start our first topic, we're going to say, where did Valentine's Day originate? It's Valentine's Day. Rumor has it originated around 269 when a martyr, Saint Valentine's, married young couples outside of the emperor's wishes, and so he was sentenced to death. Call it Bloody Valentine. There's something different in Chicago, but Valentine's Day, so now we have this holiday where we celebrate giving love cards, roses, kisses, hugs, hotel keys in some cases, stuff like that. So that's the history according to Laura. You can look it up for yourself if you want to Google. There's the internet. So is Valentine's Day strictly a woman's holiday? I think it is, because the colors wouldn't be red and pink if they didn't want women to be the center of attention. I wouldn't give my husband or boyfriend anything pink, or I wouldn't buy him roses. I wouldn't take him to dinner. You should be taking me to dinner. This is my day. Make me feel special. Yeah, we always get the the little opinion that everybody, he should take you out to dinner anyway. You shouldn't just have to wait on one day of the year. Well, this is one day of the year where you better take me on a date, and you better make sure it's 5-star and it's quality, because that's what I'm gonna remember. And I remember the time that you took me to McDonald's or to Waffle House. That's gonna stick with me. So you going to take me out to a 5-star restaurant? Do you wanna treat me to something special? Because then I will stick with you longer, because I have another pro on my pros and cons list, right? If they wanted a men's holiday, men rule the world, okay? You have more men mayors, men, but men president, all the presidents have been men, and aren't Valentine's Day a national holiday, right? So if they really wanted a holiday, then you think they wouldn't create a holiday? They have the Super Bowl, right? I'm not big on Super Bowl. You can have your day on Super Bowl, but this your time. Give me my time on Valentine's Day. Strictly me. I don't want you hanging with your friends. Don't call nobody. Just turn your phone off and just be all about Laura. And this special to me. So, ladies, if you want to manifest your love to this guy on Valentine's Day, you believe in equal partnership, equal share of whatever you believe, then what do you get him? How do you profess your love to him on Valentine's Day? What do you do? Do you buy him a case of beer, some liquor? Do you cook for him? Have his dinner ready when he comes home? Or what do you do? What do you give a guy on Valentine's Day? But you can leave a comment below and we'll discuss it later. I would encourage every girl out there that's growing up who's younger than 18, definitely not saying that 18 is legal age to have sex or anything, but you're old enough to make wise decisions, or wiser decisions than you would at a young age. Sex is very complicated, and I feel as though if you are in high school, middle school, college even, if sex is the only thing that you can offer a man to show him how much you care, then it's not worth it. You can show him how much you love him by take him to dinner instead. Be like, babe, I know you love me, but this year I want to do something for you, because you took me to this 5-star restaurant last year, right? Because y'all been together for more than 1 year, hopefully, if you're trying to have sex with him. But if not, then do what you do. To be honest, how long? In most relationships, a woman reciprocates her love for a man through sex. And so, is there a time frame for how long you and this guy has been in a relationship before you have sex, especially on Valentine's Day. Let's say you met this man in December and Valentine's Day coming up, y'all still together. So how do you show him your feelings for him? You've only known him 2 months. You've only been dating for a couple of weeks, probably went on 3 dates, 4, 5 days max. So how do you show him that you care about him? Or do you even care to show him how much you care about him? Because it's a women's holiday, right? So if sex is your only avenue of showing any kind of affection to a man, then what does that leave you with on any other holiday? Or what does that leave you with on February 15th after the date's over? After all the Instagram pictures have been taken, what's left? When it comes to sex, you have to be cautious of who you're choosing to share your body with. I heard this analogy a couple months back, probably was a year ago, and this lady, she was like, you know what? Women would cherish their cars, this brand new Mercedes-Benz or Audi that they have, and they won't let anybody sit in their car with dirty shoes on or eat food in their car because they don't want anything to mess up their car. My car is important to me. I just got my car. I value my car. I paid good money for my car, so don't get in my car with that nonsense. On the other hand, do you treat your vagina the same way? Are you really that cautious about your vagina? Do you let anybody in, or does he have to say just a few sweet words to you to get inside you? How valuable is your treasure to you? Okay, there's this rule called the 40-day rule. 40 days is a long time when y'all on the phone, hee and ha getting to know each other. What's your favorite color? What's your favorite movie? Do you like chocolate? Which I don't like chocolate, but it's the getting to know stage. Do you have sex with a guy after 40 days? Is 40 days long enough? Me, in a perfect world, it wouldn't be long enough. But looking at the world we live in today, where sex is overly dramatized and everything. You have a scene of somebody having sex. Instagram posts after 10 o'clock, it's all about sex, and sex is just everywhere. Sex, 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 and the temptation is there. In 40 days, you're gonna get tempted about 7 times, especially if y'all going on a date and you looking nice and he looking nice. He got his suit on, he got his tie on. So how long is long enough? Depending on the woman and her worth, or what does she want? Because women can only want to have sex too. We're human beings just like guys are. I don't think this is 40-day rule. It depends on how fast the relationship is growing, because you can't put a time limit on how fast you fall in love with a person either. That's something that you can't control. 40 days, you may have met the man who God sent for you. In 40 days, that's something man made up. Can't nobody put a time limit on how long does it take to fall in love. How long do you want to wait to release your urges? Depends on the person. You don't have to answer to anybody but God. What do I suggest about dating before engaging in a relationship? Dating, it's kind of, I don't know, I like going on dates, and I don't mind if I'm not in an exclusive relationship. I would date different guys. If one guy wants to take me to the movies, then sure, I'll go to the movies. I'll meet you at the movies, and we can, you know, you could pay for my movie and we could just chill and have a nice time and still get to know each other. And if next Thursday the other guy want to take me to dinner, then we going to dinner. Why not? I don't think, I'm only 20 years old. I think that is too young to be settled down in a relationship, and you barely, not to say you don't know yourself, but you don't know where life may take you. I don't want to be stuck in a relationship in Jackson, Mississippi at Tougaloo College, knowing full and well I'm going to law school out of state, And I don't want to be bogged down knowing that I have to consider this other person's feelings, or I have to stifle my dreams to accommodate somebody else. So no, date. I don't even think commitment is necessary. But if you're the type of person who needs to know that your man is not talking to anybody else, that's a whole nother issue. But other than that, date. Meet people. You can't just cut your life off before you even know what's out. Okay, what is the perfect Valentine's date? To me, now first, let's get this clear. If a man comes up to me with some chocolate, or some chocolate covered strawberries, or something real sensual, something he looked up on Cosmo, Pinterest, I'm gonna snap. I hate chocolate and I hate strawberries. Do not come to me with this generic stuff, because that lets me know that you don't know me. Anybody who knows me know I don't even like Snickers that much, and that's the only kind of chocolate that I eat. So I don't like chocolate. Roses are pretty. An ideal Valentine's Day to me would be, I would love to go to a cafe, like a cocktail dress, and we sit down, we hear poetry, get dinner while we're there, and he gets up on stage and he wrote this special poem for me, like, Laura, girl, I adore you. Something like that, something sweet, something corny, something just for me. I don't want to feel like you've done this before with anybody else, even though you may have, but it needs to be specific to Laura. If you're trying to date Laura, if you're trying to go further with Laura, then it needs to be about me. That may sound selfish, but you have to take into consideration what I like and what I don't like, and you have to show it. Don't come to me with no chocolate. Don't do that. What has been my favorite date? Well, I went on a couple dates. Like my last relationship, we went to a Chinese store, we got some takeout, and then we went to this golf course. It was beautiful. And we just sat out there and ate, and we talked about most of everything. And it was just getting to know each other, the closeness. You know, it didn't have to be on no sexual intimacy or anything. It was just out chilling. Or there was this another time where so there was this guy. It was my second serious relationship, and it was for my birthday. And he had a hotel room. And so when I walked in, he was dressed like this waiter type with the bow tie. And on the side, you can see the fruit. And he had the champagne on the table. And I was too young to be drinking champagne, but it's okay. And like he had the grapes. He had a bowl full of fruit. And he fed them to me. And he gave me a massage. And it was just really sweet. And I was like, oh, you did this for me. And I've never done anything like that for him, because I can be selfish and inconsiderate. But that was so sweet to me. It's either that or the time that I got some Chinese takeout. It's pretty cool. How do I suggest to keep a relationship successful? Well, I haven't had too many successful relationships. But I can tell you this, as long as you stay true to yourself and value your worth, then you will accept zero tolerance for anything other than what you deserve. And as long as you stick to your guns, the only way that a relationship will be successful if both of you are true to who you are. And if you know that this man is true to you and you love everything about him that he has presented to you, then all you have to do is accept it. And once you two accept you all's truthfulness, there's no way that you can go wrong. If this man accepts me for who I am and all my flaws, he knows it. I am just who I am. And I love him for who he is. There's no way you can go wrong, because I honestly feel like there's only one man or woman that God has made specifically for you. But throughout your lifetime, you're gonna date at least 20 different people. So you can't expect everybody you talk to be the one, because it's only one for you. And once you accept that and you just let temporary situations be temporary situations, you'll be a lot happier and less depressed and stressed out. You ain't gotta be lurking nobody's Instagram. It's just too much. Just let it go. And this has been the second installment into Truth Be Told. This is my truth. You all have your own truth. And it's up to you to find out what your truth is and stick to it. Burn. This guy, he had, I don't want to say. Oh, I'm telling my business. It's like vlogs telling me, right? Anyway, excuse. I don't want to say that I like sex on here because my mama may be watching.